Alright, so here's what we're gonna do in order to defeat that big guy, Genie guy. We're gonna go back. Actually, we can't. We're just gonna get out of here. Because it turns out we actually forgot something. Anyway, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 16 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So, before we go on with the recap, there is something that we need to do. There is a trinity right here that we can get that will, well, summon a treasure chest. Basically, it's as simple as that. We get a Thundara G, so we'll be able to get more firepower in the future. Yes, indeed we will. Anyway, so last time, we entered a Cave of Wonders because that's where Jafar and Princess Jasmine are. And we managed to defeat Jafar, but not really, because he uses his final wish to, well, transform into a big, powerful genie as he does in the movie. Except it's not, well, let's face it, it's not going to be as big and epic as it already sounds. But regardless, we must defeat Jafar and save Princess Jasmine, so let's do it. Now, either way, I only brought out Donald for the, for the Trinity, so, yeah, wait, actually, let's see. Well, I kind of feel bad for Donald because he is the lowest level out of all of us. Well, regardless of whether we have a Latin in the party or not. So, yeah, we're gonna stick with the crew. Now, as for items, I think we're fine because, well, let's face it, this next boss isn't really that hard. So, yeah. Either way, whenever you're ready, jump down. You heard the text box. Let's get Aladdin's or the Things lamp. Let's get the Things lamp. So, believe it or not, you don't actually fight the actual Jafar Genie himself. Rather, you fight his lamp. In fact, that's basically your target. While he's just in the background, just doing his thing. But regardless of that, his little parrot guy thing, Iago, by the way, which is unnamed in this game, except if you read it in the journal, he has the lamp, and basically it's up to us to just smack the lamp into a million pieces. And of course, he's going to be very, very far away. And I don't... Wait. Oh, magic... Does magic affect him or no? I don't know. But either way, outside the boundaries he goes, and we can't really do anything to him. Really, the only boundaries that we can go is through here or through there. And over here as well. I didn't really remember if there was like a behind section. This is basically the only time we ever get to see this thing. This area. Yes, but regardless of which, Iago doesn't really do anything. Except carry around the lamp. I mean, he doesn't really, do anything. He just sort of falls apart at the seams. Because he gets tired on occasion. But regardless of this fact, yeah, I kind of wish that you would fight, Jafar Genie. Because he was a big part of the climax in the movie. Because, well, if you saw the movie, you know what happened. But, yeah, I just kind of wish that he wasn't in the background. He was more like... he had a big presence in the movie. He had, all this stuff. And yes, we finally learned Guard. And also, this boss fight is kind of disappointing because we don't actually directly get to fight him. But, yeah, it's a boss fight.
Okay, Jafar. Back to your lamp.
Jasmine? Jasmine!
Whoa, we better get out of here!
Jasmine!
Escape. We must escape. And actually, I'm not going to press anything. Unless I have to, and unless I'm dying, then I'm going to win this section by doing absolutely nothing. Because I found out in my travels that, well, basically by dodging obstacles you live. However, by doing nothing, you also win. So I'm gonna stress test this. Let me stress test this. I'm going to win this entire section without doing anything. Because you get health back anyway, so yeah. Alright, let's see. Come on, Carpet, you can do it. Behold, guys. I just won this entire section by doing absolutely nothing. Sora wins Kingdom Hearts by doing nothing. So, Jasmine's no longer in Agrabah. Sora, let's go find her. Sorry, I can't take you with me. Why not? Yeah, exactly, why not? I sure wish we could. But we can't. If we take him to another world, we would be meddling, but that does not matter. Aladdin, we'll find Jasmine. I promise.
Earth to Al? Hello, you still have one wish left? Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Al!
A deal's a deal, Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want. You're your own master. But if you can, it'd be great if you could go along with them and help Sora find Jasmine.
Sorry, Al. I'm done taking orders from others. But a favor? Now that's entirely different. I guess I could give that a try. After all, we're pals, right, Al?
Genie.
Just leave it to me!
That smarmy vizier could have had him. If someone had stuck around to give him a hand.
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
Jafar was beyond help, consumed by his own hatred. One should beware of letting it burn too fiercely.
Whoa, lighten up. Huh? I'm as cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have we got something special for you?
Huh?
We had a deal, yes? You help us, and we grant you your wish.
Kyrie!
Go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
Just remember, this is no pleasure cruise.
It won't be a pleasant voyage.
Why are you doing all this for me? What's the catch?
Catch? What's the catch? Silly boy. You're like a son to me. I only want you to be happy.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you wish. But lest we forget, I kept my end of the bargain.
Here, take this with you. The 3 Wishes Keyblade. And the Green Trinity. Yeah, we got a lot of things. A lot of things. First, we got Fire Upgrade to Fira. We got Ansem Report number 1. We can summon Genie. And now we have the Green Trinity, so that's really good. And also the 3 Wishes Keyblade. So, that's cool. Look at this one. Look at this one. I really like all these Keyblade designs. They're really, really cool and totally reflect the world that you got them in. So it's really, really cool. Alright, so I do not think there's anything else that we can do here in Agrabah. Well, not necessarily. Once we get back to our gummy ship, we can revisit some places and unseal more Trinities. Wasn't there a Trinity mark in the accessory shop? Yes, there was. Could this torn page be from Merlin's book? Let's return to town and give it to him. Yeah, so about the torn pages thing, once we find them all, we're going to see what we can do with them. But now, as for the Trinities, we're going to do exactly that. So, we had a lot of story progress up to this point, but now, let's just unwind a little bit. Let's just relax and do a little bit of side questing. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay, so I believe we already have both blue Trinities. And as for the, well, the rest of the Trinities, we only have, well, 2 left that we can do. So let's head back to the storage room in Agrabah and see what this green Trinity can do. We form a human ladder to, well, get that treasure chest down. And I'm not necessarily sure why that is when Sora can just, you know, jump there, but whatever. We get an AP up. So, once again, only Sora, please. Just give Sora all the items. Please. And we also got this treasure chest that I neglected. Get a mega potion. A lot of these mega items, again, mega items. Why is that? I don't know. But, anyway, by warping, there is yet another Trinity that we can get. And I do believe it is in the treasure room of the Cave of Wonders. And, speaking of Cave of Wonders, why do they not have a different song for, you know, the Cave of Wonders? Like a much darker variation of the song. Maybe I'm thinking about this like Dragon Quest 1 and Pokemon Black and White, but like this is like the song is good. Don't get me wrong. Agrabah's theme is great, but this is all we hear throughout the, you know, thing. This is all we hear. And oh good, Heartless. Oh good. All I'm saying is I kind of wish they would have a different variation of this theme for the Cave of Wonders. That's basically all I'm saying right here. Hey, elusive shard. There is a red Trinity right here that we can get, except we can't really do that because these Heartless are in our way. So, yeah, very understandable why we can't necessarily do that right now is because, well, all these Heartless are here. Deep freeze, yeah. Oh my god, deep freeze A. Alright, we get loads of money from that, including a mithril shard, so all that is very well and good. And this save point that we had seen is now gone. Yes, indeed it is gone, so that's very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate that it's gone. And we can't really use that to warp to the gummy ship at all. So, yeah. It's a thing. It is definitely a thing. Let me actually see if I can get the... No. I tried once and I gave up. That's how it is. That's how it is. I'm trying to go back to the gummy ship, but to the save point, by the way, for the gummy ship. You know what? I'll just meet you at the next world that we're going to anyway, because, you know. So basically, we're just gonna go backwards. We're just gonna go backwards to each of the worlds that we've already been to in order to get their trinities. Thank God we actually have a way to warp. Jesus Christ. And I didn't even actually mention this, but the music is also changed in the gummy ship once we get to the second ring of worlds. And it's actually really, really good. Really, really good. So good. Okay. So, now that we only have a fair few amount of trinities here in Deep Jungle that we can do. And I'm not necessarily sure if we got them both. Despite what the game tells us about, you know, the Trinity list, it doesn't actually say which Trinities that we got. So, that's very unfortunate. And also, as for the Ansem reports, there are a fair few amount of them. But I want to read them all once we have them all. So, that'll make things a little bit more, you know, cohesive, as they say. Also, I can't... Also, these vines... Oh, God. Alright. So, I suppose I should, you know, meet you at the Trinity if we got it. Well, if we have it already. If we don't, then... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I think... Either we already got them or we didn't. Well, I'll have to see. I'll definitely have to see. Hello. Please make yourselves at home. Confirmed. Jane has nothing interesting to say after the entire ordeal she went through. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there's a different thing that we can do now. And I don't think I've ever done this before in my life. Now that we cleared Deep Jungle, we can, you know, do this little game. In which we had to collect all the fruits to all the things. And it's actually kind of easy. It's actually kind of easy, I believe. Well, saying as I've never done this before. Well, so far it seems pretty easy. Because it is? Yes, it is. You get an elixir for clearing all that, so I suppose if that's your thing, then definitely do it. Definitely do it. Either way, I'm going to continue looking for that Trinity because, because Deep Jungle is already confusing enough for me to navigate as it is. Alright, so according to something, the Trinity is actually right here. It's not in the hidden spot. What are you, stupid? What are we, stupid or something? What are we? Stupid? Alright, we get a mithril shard. So that's very, very good. And I believe, well, if we didn't get this Trinity already, I don't think we have. It should be right here? No, okay. I already got it. Okay. That's good. That's good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to make my way all the way back to another world that we've already been to. Ooh. Let me see if I can actually get... Let me see if I can actually get this one. You know what? You know what? Possibly, never mind. Actually, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that at all. We're just gonna leave you to freeze and die and needy and whatever. We're just gonna leave you there. Now, very fortunately, there is only one other Trinity in Olympus Coliseum that we can get. And we're just gonna stop by here just because it's basically the smallest world out there, so yeah. I should probably mention there is another Trinity in Deep Jungle, and it's very much like this white thing right here. It is a white Trinity, but we're unable to get that, so yeah. We are unable to do that, so yeah. Alright, so let's do this here and get a Mithril. And now that we've gotten a little bit further on, we actually have a tournament opened up to us. We're not going to do that yet. And we have the Phil Cup opened up to us. So this basically just tells you all the opponents that you're going to be fighting in the Phil Cup. So yeah, it's a thing. Also, Hercules is right here. How's it going, dude? It's time to go from junior hero to real hero. Except I am a real hero, thank you very much. I am the one true man. The one true hero, because I am amazing. And cool. And cool. And also good. And also good to the world. Yes, indeed. Alright. So, we only have this 2 other worlds left to do. So, let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and warp over to the Queen's Castle in Wonderland, because that's basically the closest one to us. And that's basically where all the green trinities are. And oh, if this is the wave that I think it is, since a lot of people voted hell no to the option that we're going to be, you know, that we're going to be showing off in a few minutes. This is part of that side quest that I mentioned. Oh boy. All right, let me actually just clear these out so you can see what I'm talking about. If they're ever going to show up. Okay. All right, here. So, all these big heartless will contain a rare material. And all that matters is that you clear out all of them and not die while doing it. Because each one is worth a whole lot more points than the last one. And if I actually get this, that'll be the very first time that I've actually ever done this before in my life. Get a Lucid Shard. And that's about it. That's like the rare material that you get. Actually, I don't think it necessarily is, but yeah, you know what I mean. And also, yes, even though we sealed the keyhole in Wonderland, there's still Heartless here. I don't know why this is. Maybe it's for the video game purposes. It is technically for video game purposes that this is a thing. And also, I don't want to... Actually, yeah, I do. I want to go out the fun... I want to go to the rabbit hole the fun way. I want to drink until we get drunk from being so huge. Alright, so the other green trinity is in the rabbit hole, so... Yeah, if we ever get to it. Of course! Okay, thank you. We got a treasure chest from beating all those guys, and we get a mega potion. Again, a whole lot of those. And there is indeed the green trinity right there. I believe we just sort of fixed that up. And we get an elixir. Very, very worth your time to get these trinities, by the way. They are optional, yes, but they are very worth your time to get them. But, oh wait, I didn't mean to warp to the rabbit hole. I meant to warp to the Queen's Castle because there's no warp point to the Lotus Forest. Hello. Alright, so I'm gonna check the Lotus Forest to see if there's any blue trinities that I miss. Because it says right here, both of them are in the Lotus Forest. So, yeah. Okay, so I didn't really find any blue Trinities, but we did get a load of items, actually. So, we got a whole bunch of Blaze Shards, we got a Lucius Shard, we got Mithril, and all that good stuff. We also got a Fura Ring from that, so that's really, really good. And I should also update Sora immediately. Yes, I should actually update Sora immediately upon impact. Because, you know, he's Sora. He's got to be the main hero. He's got to be the dude. He is the dude. Well, Donald needs a defense anyway. And as for Goof, I think he's... Yeah. Okay, so what do you have to say, little dude? We will resume the trial once you capture the guilty party. Yeah. You still haven't found a new suspect, Slowpoke. Hey, I'm doing a Let's Play here. Come on. I'm doing a Let's Play, man. These things take time and energy. And coolness of things. They take time, basically. They take time. Alright, and now as for the last thing in the accessory shop. Here we go. There's a Trinity move right here that we can perform. And here we go. Here we go. Speedrunning. You can use your items to make unusual new items, Koopo. Let us make something for you, Koopo. Bring back a bunch of items from your travels. Why did I make it sound like he has a weird accent? I don't really know. Ooh, I forgot there was a postcard right there. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't think they could open these. Okay. Dalmatians. And a Mithril Shard. Very good. Okay. Item synthesis. Okay. So, item synthesis is a big part of Kingdom Hearts. Whether you're playing Final Mix or the original. Somehow, item synthesis, apparently, for the Final Mix version, has been made a whole lot more tedious than necessary. I'm just lucky I'm able to synthesize a few of these items, because I picked up the necessary items needed. But take a look at some of these other requirements, like Fury Stone, or Serenity Power, or Dark Matter. Or like, you know, like Orichalcum, or Mithril, or whatever. These items you absolutely need if you want to 100% this game. Item synthesis takes forever, believe me. I'm currently trying to do it in my original file of this port of this game on the PS4. And believe me, it takes a while. I was able to get it halfway done because the more items you synthesize, the more items you can synthesize, but it takes like so much to synthesize items. It's just like, oh god. It really does take forever to synthesize all these items. And in Final Mix, it's been made even more so. Even more so annoying, more so tedious, and whatever. Sure, you get the ultimate weapon. You get ultimate weapons for Donald, Goofy, and Sora from them. And I'm pretty sure they're worth it. But thanks to you people who voted in the straw poll, I'm not going to do that, thankfully, thank God. Because there's a whole lot of guides out there to item synthesis. It's just that I'm not going to do it. I will 100% everything else, just not the item synthesis. So, yeah. Either way, I believe we already have all the Trinities for, you know, the Traverse Town for right now, because the two that are red are required for completion anyway. And the blue and the green you need to get item synthesis going. And as for the other two, we don't necessarily have them yet. So, yeah, it's a thing, but it's a big of a thing, you know? Yeah, it is. Burp. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, with all that done, I'm going to equip these abilities right here because before I forget. Yeah, before I forget, let us do this. And I believe with that, we are good. We are done with this video. So, next time on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we are going to prepare to travel onward to the next world. So, I will see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I was off center. Hooray for me being on center for the outro. Yeah.